Welcome to another Sengoku Jidai battle. In this match against Dang on a, unfortunately, very nice flat open plain as I am match host and start here, I have the Qing against Western Mongols. Western Mongols are basically your standard horse archer army with the addition of dismounted warriors with either bow or matchlock and sword. Good troops. Given the lack of terrain to hide on, I'm sticking with my minimum complement of infantry, which is one light spear bow, raw, some matchlocks, some light foot, and one impact foot. Otherwise, I'm getting one artillery piece, two, forced movement or something, and then I'm going all in on cavalry. There's a pretty expensive base cost in cavalry anyway. I've added my maximum of light bannermen, 4 more superior armored bannermen, and 1 superior unarmored bannerman, 1 average. Yeah, I think this is going to be difficult given that, well, if I'd had a little bit more terrain to work with, I could hide my matchlock men like in there, but I don't. So, we'll see what I can do. Alright, so we're going to use the sole piece of terrain that we can. With our infantry on it, guns behind, covering this flank. So our deployable area is actually here to here. So he might have some men over here. And then we're going to put all our light horse and then all our horse on this flank, swing out like this, and then an anchor here on the rough ground and lake, and our cavalry here. And what we do with that will kind of depend on how much infantry he bothered to get. So Dang says, Inverted Worlds, you brought max down the minimum foot immediately way around, so the Mongols actually outnumber the Qing in foot, and the Qing outnumber the Mongols in horse. Oops. Yeah. I don't know how that's going to work out for me. I guess what I want to do is, in that case, try to maneuver so that I can fight the Mongol infantry in the open so I can charge them. So I want to stay out of bow shot of this rough ground. But awkward. Fortunately, these Mongol tribesmen are here too. Well, he is also quite mobile, so I think we're pretty committed to just getting in there and doing the things. This is a complete waste of time for both of us, and that's fine. We've got superior armored and average. What are these? Superior armored, average, superior. Okay. Pretty intimidating. Let's get our superior cavalry to the front and get our average bannermen to support our light horse to try to hook around. And what? Guess we'll have to hope we find a use for our impact foot, really. That's going to be a bloody business for the cavalry. Otherwise, I think instead of pushing into bow shot, well, I guess if we move here, then at least you'll have to move a little closer and be within matchlock range, I guess. I'll hold back. What we'll eventually want to do is free up the impact foot to charge. But I don't know how I'm going to pull that off. Next turn. Yeah, we might take some disruptions here. Staying out of charge range, of course. They're shifting over. Is that good or bad? Who knows? These are going to go around. I'll get one shot at them. No disruptions yet. "25 casualties, that's pretty nice. And well, let's get in there. Evaded. And evaded. I wonder why they're evading. Here, you. No, they're not going to shoot back? Damn. Have to risk some level of disruption. Six to six, we can just get stuck in, right? Oh wait, those aren't light cavalry. Oops. So we're gonna see how that goes then. Well, alright. Keep pressure on. They're locked in. Is that good or bad? I think it's bad. Here, charge again. Why is everyone evading? Will nobody fight me? Thank you. There, and then wheel around for the flank. Alright. Do we make room for the impact foot? Might as well have more targets to absorb arrows. And push forward next turn they can be in charge range. This feels extremely dangerous, so it's a lot of archery. Next turn, let's count our disruptions. Moving to close range. Risky. Might pay off. There's one disruption. At least the cavalry held firm. This melee is bad, they have swordsmen, we don't, and we're raw. We inflicted disruption, 2, okay. Could buy us a little bit of time. Well, maybe you shove them off map. They'll be back, but hopefully not for a bit. hold firm. If we charge here, they evade, and then we... Good. They did hold firm, though. Try again. C... No. Damn. Again, for impact. Disruption. Perfect. And once again, to impact. Bounced. Let's absorb some fire next turn. Even better. I'll probably fire... If we go here... Then here. Good. Alright, now this is a ticking time bomb. Either roll that up, or... Here, let's try for it. Do that. Threaten that flank. And push. Hold. Move to cover. That's all we can do. Stang is congratulating me on an easy win. No idea why all my foot fall apart when you look at them. That's the way it is. Your idea to leave one flank open, guarded by the lake, and concentrate all horse on your side was a better one. I should have hung back when I started setup, but relied on the high factors of my foot to do damage to your horse and foot in shooting, and then withstand the attack. None of which happened. That's just bad luck, really. Good propaganda that you expressed awe at my dismounted Mongols who turned out to be paper tigers. Well, I was intimidated. Yeah, I mean, I will say the foot faring poorly against the cavalry is the cavalry getting 100 additional POA against any medium foot or warriors in the open. And of course, there is only one infantry unit in Sengoku Jidai that is not medium foot or warriors. Non-light, that is. Ah, that works out perfectly. Oop. Catch, catch, catch. No. Well, that is an interesting place to end up. So we're at 13%. I don't know if that's like a automatic win necessarily. Impact on my Qing light bannerman. Ugh. Still 13, I don't know. Let's see. It's looking good, but this flanking force is arriving, and my infantry is not looking too hot over here. Good. What the hell is going on here? Let's try charge. Could do that. Now we just have to hold out for a bit. First with the charge, so you can see mounted versus warriors plus 100. Zone them in. The charge is going to be ugly. In we go. They withstood impact, unfortunately. Here, try to weaken them. And fire. Bounced. Okay. Should have done that first, but I was afraid of disruption. And charge. And bounced. One last shot. Yeah, we're looking good, but this, again, is quite dangerous. We really gotta get a move on. Dang says he's feeling like this game is too luck dependent and too unlucky in this match in particular. He's not really interested in playing it anymore. Well, that's too bad. I have enjoyed my matches against him. Ooh, and like, that's not about to go well for me. Duel, huh? Lost my command. Oh. Hopefully we pursue into them, maybe? Oh, nice. Don't get flanked. Yeah. Ooh. The impact foothold firm? Surprisingly, yes. Ouch. Nice. They just have to hold out. They hold firm. Okay. Good. Then what? Guess we don't even need to ignore them. We can just shoot. Oops. Was not paying attention, was I? Well, see if you can catch these guys. No. Well, in that case, set up the flank when we break at least. Good. Scored the frag. Could break them and then pursuit charge into. Yeah. They evade. No catch, unfortunately. It's alright. Ride over here, throw in a volley, and charge into impact. Double drop. Who's left? You. Oh, damn. Totally thought those were mine. I'm paying attention. Right. Good. And onward. Okay, Dang is saying he's just complaining because he expected a little luck for his bravery, but the computer didn't give him any. Yeah, I've definitely been there. Let's make the bold move, and then no. Oh, that's unfortunate. Pretty much feeding one of our best units to him. Alright then. Yep. He's disrupted too, so we at least survived contact, but it's not pretty either way. And that unit's steady, so it'll cut us up. Up 20, so we do have another turn to fight. Okay. Well, we're gonna win that, but let's just brute force it here. Next up, these are all running. So, do I want to get out of charge arc or just open fire? Let's just open fire. Okay, try to break them with lights, how about? Good. Oh. Sure. And what have we got? Mongol tribesmen routed. Put some pressure on these lights. Routed. Okay. We have an open charge here. We only have average cavalry here against what? Superior dismounted Mongols. It's only plus 50. So we bounce off ineffectually. Back to the fight. And you set up the flank. You set up the next flank. That should be all. Okay, we got the well done. And I do want to point out that Dang is really being a gentleman here because he was frustrated with some bad dice rolls and kind of getting rewarded for his aggression with, bad luck. But, end of the game, well done, congratulations. Thank you, and, that's kind of the spirit that keeps the community healthy. Held firm on that, could have been ugly. Okay, so I think basically mean, there was some bad luck with the dice, but I think if Dan could advance with his infantry, which is really good quality infantry, and parked it here on this rough, and here towards the back of this rough, keeping that cavalry flank going around, so then defended line here, cavalry here, archers, maybe cavalry here, maybe a little bit here. The point is, his infantry outranged my infantry and certainly outranged my cavalry, and my cavalry could not have successfully engaged infantry in the rough. Because I wouldn't have got the 100 POA for impact in the open against warriors, and would have been disordered. So combined with swordsmen, that just would not have been doable. So if I'd had a more difficult time trying to push into contact here while he was flanking around, that could have spelled trouble. I might have had to stop the advance, divert, turn around, get some guys over here instead. Maybe that would have weakened my front enough that then he could have pushed forward into the open, etc. Instead, we had a pretty straightforward confrontation, mostly in the open with a little bit of fighting in the rough, and that played to the strengths of my army, combined with some nice cohesion holds on the initial wave of archery before contact. So, a good game to Dang, as always, and till next time.